Welcome to Breakups, Broken Hearts, and Moving On with Janice Formicella. I'm Janice Formicella, a breakup coach passionate about supporting others to learn from their breakups, overcome loneliness, love being single, and see the end of a relationship as the beginning of a magical, sexy new chapter in life. I am here each week to share with you the tools that I have learned through my own painful breakups, through hitting rock bottom more than once, and through working with people all around the world to heal their broken hearts. If you are looking for hope and strength to move on from your breakup and resources to enjoy your new life, you are in the right place, and I've got your back. Hey everyone, I'm so glad that you're here today. As always, today I will be sharing things that I have learned personally, things that my clients have taught me, my amazing clients, my brave clients. When I started this show a few years back, I started immediately hearing from people all around the world about my coaching support, and it has been a journey. It has been a wonderful opportunity to witness people making change in their lives. I love supporting people through heartbreak and breakups, and I love watching people make breakups into opportunities for new chapters in life, for magic. And I like to continue to learn about what works. And I'm very happy to let everyone know I'm totally going to continue breakup support, even though I'm going to be starting a second show. It is something that I could not stop doing, even if I wanted to, and I do not want to. It is such a privilege to work with people all over the world and from all different backgrounds and see what can happen when someone invests in their healing, decides to reach out for support, and then completely commit to the process. I learn things from my clients every day. I'm actually sitting here at the end of my day, having connected with a few different clients today. And really, I learned something and I had takeaways from each and every encounter. I have complete faith in my ability as a coach. I really do. There's no imposter syndrome here. I still learn things about the healing journey from the amazing people who choose to bring me on to support them. I am reminded of what works, and I see different ways that people do things. Each person is different. Each relationship is different. Each breakup is therefore different. Each healing journey takes on its own unique path. Therefore, I'm constantly seeing different ways that people do things and the results. What I learn helps to inform my ever-growing breakup coaching practice and continue to add more support to my clients, more support to my listeners, more support to anybody who is struggling with a broken heart, because this starts a chain reaction here. Today, I'm sharing 5 of these lessons. I am going to dive in, but first, just a reminder that I am starting a second podcast soon. I will still produce Breakups, Broken Hearts, and Moving On. So please, please, please continue to follow, stay in the feed. I'm here doing breakup content still. I will be dropping a second show with an expanded area of focus that I am so excited about. It just feels right. It feels aligned with where I'm taking my business, the different services I'm offering, my expanded areas of knowledge and interest. After this episode, which is my 199th episode, I will be beginning the countdown to the announcement of the new name. So keep your eyes on this space. And with that, here are 5 lessons from my clients. Number 1, this might even be my favorite one. I don't know. Faith in the process leads to the most long-term results. Ooh, I feel emotional even getting into this. Sometimes faith is what leads to hope, and then hope to progress. As I mentioned very frequently, we often hold on to an ex or to the pain of the breakup because that is what is familiar and therefore predictable. We know what tomorrow is going to bring if we lean into our heartbreak and into our negative mindsets. We at least know what to expect, right? We know what misery and regret feel like because we're already feeling it. Embracing new ways of doing things means completely stepping into the unknown. It means not knowing what is around the corner. It means not necessarily knowing when the pain will subside, but having faith that it will. It means doing things that are uncomfortable without knowing what the results will be. I often have clients ask me what the process is or how coaching exactly works. And I love telling people about how coaching is about looking forward and about action planning. I also enjoy telling people about my expertise, my intuition, and my ability to see each individual's blind spots and suggest new ways of doing things based on what each person is experiencing. It is the clients who show up each time with a curious mind and a growth mindset. These are the ones who I see being the most proactive and therefore making the most progress the quickest. It is an honor to witness. I love seeing this little spark of curiosity in people's eyes, looking for the answers right away, deciding that they're just going to dive in, try new things, trust the process, and then seeing the big smiles on their faces with each session and what they have to tell me about what it was that they tried, even though they weren't sure what the results were going to be. Lesson number 2. Long-term no contact works. I know everyone knows how I feel about no contact, but this is something I've learned from my clients, hands down, consistently, maybe every single person who I've seen go through the no contact journey. I was already a proponent of the no contact rule when I first became a coach. I had already used it in my life, and I had just seen it help me. I have personally recovered much faster from breakups when following the rule myself. And then once I started studying the science of breakups, I learned all of the reasons why it works. I've done a lot of content on this. Scroll through the feed. It's something I am just like on fire about still after all these years. From my very first client to today, I have encouraged those who are unsure of it to do it and then supported people to keep their commitments. I mean, we're talking about a lot of people all over the world at this point. When my clients go from communicating with their ex to stopping contact, the change is significant and often swift. My clients feel brave for making their commitment to radical self care. They feel relief. They feel good for accomplishing something. Their self trust grows when they make a commitment to no contact. When they make a commitment to do something that feels really hard and then do it and then follow through, they feel like they've done something brave. They've done something hard and they are strong and they are capable of the rest of the healing journey and then to building a life they will love next. This seems impossible to people in the beginning, but it works. On the other hand, when I have had clients who backtrack, they have without exception regretted it. And that is fine. That is how we learn some of the hardest or most important lessons in our life. But it's happened without fail. And this is also why you have a coach. I'm so happy to provide a safe place for my clients to go and maybe talk about what they're feeling, maybe talk about the regret, talk to me about what they can learn from it, how they can use what they're feeling to catapult their healing, what they can use to do better in the future, whether it be no contact relationships or anything that has to do with self trust or goal making. And I have complete compassion for them. And I've learned that the results can be really disastrous and heartbreaking. The fact that I have gotten to see this work without fail has allowed me to become more confident in this method. Yay for the no contact rule. I'm thankful that I have firsthand proof to back up what I suggest, and that's outside of my own life and my own experience. Lesson number 3. It is possible to turn things completely around and to break habits and patterns. A lot of my clients come to me with a history of doing things that just are not serving them anymore. Patterns that have them feeling stuck, whether it be in romantic relationships, a lack of confidence, health, familial relationships, their healing, their careers, and more. Some of these patterns go back years. Some of them feel ingrained. Some people have been hurting from their breakups in such an intense way that they now feel hopeless. Some people are really far from acceptance around this. That is okay. You got to start somewhere. And that is what I'm here for. I have clients tell me the pain feels like it will never go away. I have people tell me that nothing they are doing is working. I've worked with lifelong people pleasers who have no idea how to even pinpoint what their boundaries are. I've worked with people who have played out the same exact patterns with each person they date their entire adult lives. I've worked with people who are stuck in vicious cycles with an ex and can't manage to cut off contact. I've worked with people who have dysfunctional patterns of communication with a co parent, but just can't picture doing things any other way. For every example of someone I have seen who feel controlled by their patterns or their mindsets rather than the other way around, I have seen someone who commits to the process, lets me walk beside them, decides to try new things, and does a complete 180. I've seen people completely change their lives and their relationships despite not believing it was possible at first. This has taught me that while it might be rare for people to change, that it is very, very possible. My next lesson, something else I'm excited about, solo time is empowering. Anyone who has listened before knows that I'm a big fan of learning to be your own best company, and that the best advice I have for those who want healthy relationships in the future is to be single for as long as possible. I have many, many reasons for this that I talk about a lot on the show, all backed up and informed by my own experience. Learning how to love being single completely changed my life and turned me in to the woman I am today. And I've become more and more enthusiastic about using the potential blessings, gifts, and lessons available during the single chapters in life as I've watched my clients embrace them. This is one of my favorite parts about being a breakup coach. A lot of clients begin working with me completely unhappy that they are single. They didn't want the breakup. They don't want to be single. I mean, makes sense. A long-term relationship is also something that people have desired most of their lives. A lot of people think that having one is what makes a person whole or complete. Some people are uncomfortable with the idea of being single long term and may have never leaned into it. Some people are completely consumed with trying to figure out how to get in a new relationship when they first meet me. And it is such a privilege to support my clients to take a deep breath, slow down, and first look inward to assess the health of their relationship with themselves. Seeing clients shift from trying to look for a new partner to learning how to take themselves out on dates is absolutely thrilling. I mean, this is a complete turnaround for so many people who work with me. As each week goes by, my clients stop focusing on dating again and start to invest more and more into the most important relationship they will ever have, the relationship with themselves. Time spent happily with oneself is transformative. Loving the single chapter in life is empowering, or the several single chapters in life. I am so thankful for my clients for letting me witness this day after day. And number five, this is a fun one, and this is how some of my clients actually embrace the single life and solo time. Lesson number five, scheduling in time for projects works. Here's what I mean. A lot of my breakup coaching clients come to me feeling really defeated. You can see it in their eyes. You can see it in the way that they speak about their breakup. You can see it in the way that they carry themselves. I mean, like I already said, a lot of people describe what they're going through as just stuck. One reason we feel stuck is because we have started to simply go through the motions during the day. Doing the same thing again and again is exactly, precisely staying in place. Tossing something brand new into the mix can be the pivot that people need to re embrace life. It can be the circuit breaker that our systems are waiting for to start to snap the hell out of the funk it is in. This is where picking something new to focus on, and then scheduling and time to do it comes in. Projects help for various reasons after a breakup. First, thinking about what project to dive into gets your mind off your breakup. Okay? Exploring how to execute the project can be very inspiring. This is why we have the Pinterest app. Once you set your mind on something and then start really diving into how you are going to do it, can really, really get you revved up. So, yes, I do suggest go on the Pinterest app, find something that you want to be scrolling and looking for while you're winding down at the end of the night. If you're interested in travel or experiences, get on the Airbnb app, get inspired. A project is great for that. Scheduling in time for projects and hobbies relieves one of the unpredictability of a day to navigate when you are already feeling depressed or unhappy with your new reality. Next, a lot of projects, if not all, take physical energy, therefore easily allowing you to add in movement to your day. This is essential for boosted mental health. I think most of you already know that. Next, projects give us something to look forward to. And we sure need that when we are hurting from a breakup or feeling lonely or just simply adjusting to our new reality. Next, projects and hobbies give us reasons to feel accomplished. When you are doing something, you will feel like you have achieved something. That is a great feeling when you're feeling defeated because of a breakup. Like you're creating this for yourself and it works. Last, projects help us to rediscover ourselves or re embrace the parts of ourselves that we let go by the wayside during our relationship. And knowing yourself leads to loving yourself. I have seen my clients get so revved up about their new projects or hobbies that they completely stopped thinking about their ex during their free time. Talk about a game changer. Not only that, I have seen it be so helpful for people that they embrace the single lifestyle for the first time ever. Some people have never enjoyed being single, and this is what allows them to do it. They find a zest for life that they never thought was possible when they first reached out to me. Some projects and hobbies I have seen people dive into after a breakup are meal prep, maybe vegan meal prep or raw meal prep, or just, doing this for the first time, really diving into it and making sure that they've got yummy food to eat all week. Pickleball, this has come up multiple times recently. Pole dancing, this has come up multiple times in my practice. Different arts and crafts. That's something I like to do after a breakup. Cleaning out part of the house, maybe doing some organization, remodeling part of the house, various painting projects, whether it be, again, the home or taking a class or just getting a bunch of supplies and just seeing what happens. I've seen several people do that. Camping and outdoor fun and more. So, what project are you going to take on? I hope that you will DM me on Instagram and let me know what you land on and how it's working for you. If you are a client who is listening, I want you to know how thankful I am for knowing you. I'm so thankful that you have trusted me to come on your healing journey. And I am very thankful for everything you have taught me. If you are someone who is curious about getting support, please schedule a free intro call with me using the link in the show notes. And please stay tuned for episode 200 dropping soon. This time, I'm getting on the hot seat and being interviewed by my dear, dear friend, Jessie Marie. The interview will include the details about my new show, which is launching soon. So I hope that you will tune in. And with that, I am sending you so much strength for the week ahead. Thank you for listening to Breakups, Broken Hearts, and Moving On with Janice Formicella. I sincerely hope that you found today's episode inspirational or useful. I would love to support you on your healing journey. All you have to do is send me a message on Instagram at Breakups Podcast or email me at breakupspodcast@gmail.com, and I will be in touch to get you started. Remember, if you are struggling with a broken heart, your feelings are temporary. I am sending you so much love and luck for the week ahead. You've got this.